Same topic. A very good morning, Mbidi. What are they saying?
Yes, good morning to you, Romeo Busiku. When you move towards the old tax park and this new tax park, of course, old tax park, they are parking on the streets. You find that many taxis are loading and offloading passengers. But when you come here at the Namaiba bus terminal, you see a semblance of slow business, despite the fact that resumption of public transport was on, at least resumed yesterday, but today you find here the sense of feeling is less of being short of being active. When you cross this other side, you see that at least some people are spraying the buses and making sure that they control anything like a virus that could be at least on these buses inside and outside. They spray these buses, and of course at the entrance there is people who are on guard trying to check whoever is accessing the premises of Namaiba bus terminal, and going to be will be understanding more about the business here from the manager of Namaiba bus terminal. He's none other than Nelson Sekandi. He's going to let me know how day one was and how business is moving, at least now that we know that public transport has already resumed. Good morning to you, Nelson.
Well, very good morning to you. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank NTV Uganda for always coming on ground, showing people what's going on. On Friday last week, the President of the Republic of Uganda came out and opened the public transport, and we resumed yesterday, which was Monday. Though the means were a bit slow due to the turn-up of passengers, and majority of them are still fearing to travel because people don't have money. And apparently, like today, I'm seeing at least it's a bit, the number of passengers keeping on increasing, and we're expecting like by tomorrow or Thursday, the number will be a bit high. During these 42 days, majority of the bus operators were a bit they squeezed by this pandemic. We as the bus terminal management, we have tried to put all the measures in place. You can see people are washing their hands. We also brought the method of spraying the buses. Before the buses go on the stage, we have to spray them very well. So that's how we are doing it here at Namaiba bus terminal. Though the fares are still a bit down, we haven't increased. All the bus operators have not increased the fares because of the number of passengers who are few. Though they also have their problems, like the fuel is high, they are complaining about the fuel, and the government is also putting more revenues on them. So they have also the appeal, because we had a meeting with them. They're requesting the government also to look onto the prices of the fuel, so that they should not squeeze these passengers on the terms of the rates of the fares.
When I got here, I found few passengers getting to this terminal here, but you were supposed to carry like 30 people. Yesterday, giving the picture, how was it for the buses that were able to move out of this place?
Well, yesterday we had over 30 buses, but all these buses were going with like 10 people, 17 people, 11 people, 20 people. None of these buses went with 39 or 30 people because the turn-up was a bit low.
Okay, in the enforcement of these guidelines and of course the SOPs, what are you going to be doing to make sure that these operators here, the bus operators and of course the passengers, put in place these guidelines? Because you never know, we may go back into where we've been coming from, and the enforcement of these guidelines is key if we are to at least make sure we beat the COVID-19, but also make sure that business moves on as expected.
Well, we as the bus terminal management, we came out, we had a meeting with these bus operators, and we assured them through Ministry of Works and Transport, now if one of those bus operators violates these SOPs, we have penalties which we are giving them. And we came out with them very, very well that if they violate these SOPs, we are going to be suspending them for almost 1 week. And this one will keep them, make sure that they follow the SOPs. So those are one of the measures we have put in place so that they follow the SOPs. Yep.
Okay, and also talking about the issue of security of persons and property, many people haven't been working. The issue of unscrupulous, the people who come in as pickpockets, and also the security of persons on board, but also here is key, because many people are now looking for how to survive.
Well, Last time, you understand very well when Kano Edith Nakalema came out here, actually not only here in Namaiva, the main reason was about these blockers. So we fought hard that we removed all these blockers from the terminal, just the way you see. And we'd like to thank also KCCA and police who have helped us to give us manpower plus our security here. So you're going to make sure that we enforce, and we also have CCTV cameras here. We don't expect to have pickpocketers here in Namaiva. So Namaiva is very safe for those passengers who want to come. Don't fear to come to Namaiva because everything is okay. And we are following the SOPs just the way you're seeing around the park. So everything is okay. So none of you, like the passengers, should fear to come here in Namaiva. We don't have blockers here in the Namaiva. We made sure that we have removed all the blockers from the terminal. And also make sure that if you're coming to the terminal, you book straight to the offices. We have removed these blockers out of the park. Majority of them are outside the park there. They might extort money from you passengers, but make sure that you come to the park and you book through their booking offices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Nelson. Secondly, the manager, Namaiva bus terminal. Nga sinema kusibula njala njogereko ate ne Kapono bensanze nga bali mu kufuuyira bus zino. Bamule kye bakozesa bate binebi bakozesa tebina bulabe eri obulamu bw'abantu kubanga abantu bagenda kuyingira bus zino nga makazimalo zifuuyira ogamba otasibu.
Yandiseo. Jebaleseo.
Kale kala manyago.
Kintu Philip.
Philip. Bikiwe mukozesa okufuuyira bus zino era kigendererwamu ki n'okubanga obulamu bw'abantu mubuteekamu mutaamu ekiti okulaba nga ddala temubakozesa ate ebirwadde birala.
Tukozesa sanitizer ate obuwuka yennyini ate tali dangerous ku bulamu bw'omuntu. Yakuba tufuuyira munda tusimula bulungi ne wabweru. Talina buzibu ku bulamu bwa muntu. Ya sanitizer gwe tukozesa okusobola okukuuma abantu obutafuna bulwadde abatambulira mu baasi zaffe. Kyekigenda lwaki tuzisiimula okuzikubamu oyo sanitizer abantu baleme okufuna obulwadde.
Mwebale nnyo bwana Kintu, mulimu gwe mukola nsuubira nti ate gujja kuyambako nnyo mu kulwanyisa COVID-19. This is Morning at NTV, of course, on my own behalf and on behalf of Collins Mo, who is here, who is on camera, but of course the entire production, technical, social media, and the news team. We say thank you for being a part of Morning at NTV from 6:30. Romeo Busiku was with you, and of course, there, the sports came in with Elvis Senono and the entire team that has been here. We say thank you and see you tomorrow at 6:30. Keep it here